I know there's something going on, but I feel like there needs to be a build, a grand build,
Well,
like rebuild of
well, well,
ourselves.
I'll, s- what she's doing and what they're doing, they're trying to continue that that falsehood of the Lord's coming back. Just continue what y'all have been doing the whole time.
Right.
What we're doing is we're rebuilding our people, our nation, in the mind through the spirit. To This is how we come back to the Lord. This is how we're going to overpower them by preaching His word. Because what we're doing, we are the biggest threat to these people. So I want to get a few scriptures. Psalm 73 verse 8. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. Backing up what you were saying. So when we start talking about oppression and the things that we need, they speak wickedly toward. They like, oh, well, we let y'all vote. You see, y'all got equal rights, so-called. We let you. Y'all got freedom now. Y'all got welfare. We teach you. We teach y'all mannerisms. They say all this. All that's man lies anyway. They say all those different things. So they're basically saying, well, y'all should be okay for us letting y'all live a little bit comfortable now.
Right.
That's what they say.
I think my younger brother, he went to school to become an engineer.
Okay. Yeah.
When we were younger, we're from about
Uh-huh.
different all walks of life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, of course, I've got friends who are Hebrew Israelites, some Christians, Jews, whatever. And the one thing that we notice, out of all religions,
All
is that
religions, right?
the Hebrew Israelites were actually fighting for something. It wasn't just like a kumbaya, like, there's some things there too, but at the same time, it's like we need to take some sort of action towards this. Because I could sit here and preach about living good all day, but at the same time, we're in prison. We're in prison. Like, we think we're free. This is not free at all. We're walking around thinking that we're free, and someone else is around.
Right.
Right.
Hey man, if you have to work for somebody else, you're not free. You know.
What does the scripture tell us? You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
You got your okay. I want to bring up your scriptures. Bring your
So,
precepts out.
so we
you
done
can answer
kind
these
of
questions.
slid down from the point that we got all the
Oh, yeah,
precepts
no,
for.
yeah.
So you said, okay, do you think that we should be seeking something from our oppressors? So the angle I want to go at is what the saints of the Most High are actually seeking. And I actually brought this out earlier.
Okay. Yeah.
This is one precept. So Revelation, okay, again, matter of fact,
Third time. That number 3. Go ahead.
Revelation 13.
That's 3. Go ahead. 3 times.
Revelation 13, right? And 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints. So, rather than to seek something from this place, knowing that the enemy's not going to deal fairly with us, okay? Rather than trying to get that reparations from these people, we're just patiently waiting on our Lord. We're occupying till He gets here. We're renewing the minds of our people so that they can have a different mindset, and that the elect, that the people who are going to come under this can work together to do what the Lord would have us do. Okay? Because people are going to waste their lives seeking something from their oppressors and be sorely disappointed. But this is the work. This is the thing that you put your time and effort into. And so you said, with us being the Israelites, don't we deserve something? Well, let's see what the scriptures say. Daniel 7:18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever. So when that time comes, we got it. We got next. We got the whole world. You see?
Precept back
Go ahead,
you up
brother.
right there. This is Psalms chapter 2 and verse. I'm starting at verse 7. And I will decree the decree. The Lord hath said unto me, Thou art my son, and this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the utmost parts of the earth for thy possession.
That's right.
Right.
So, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. That's what we got coming to us, man. Right. So all this, the little, they call us breads and crumbs, man. These millionaires and these so-called billionaires who are so-called African Americans, these Israelites, that ain't nothing, man. and the money they getting is not even real money.
Yep. I got
They ain't got no power, no resource, but we gonna get actual all the nations under us. That's our servants, man.
I got just a slight precept. It's kind of going into the false preachers, but the heathens is also going to do this as well. Jeremiah 8 and 11. For they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people, slightly saying, peace, peace, when there is no peace. So they might do little things to keep you docile. We'll give you some welfare. We'll put you on a reservation to give you a little bit of check, or, we'll do these little things trying to say, see, it's peaceful now, right? You guys are not in slavery. You got jobs. You got this. You got that. Ain't no peace. We still get killed, shot down like dogs in the streets. We're still considered 3/5 of a human being, okay? And even like I was saying to the dude, because I don't know if you heard what we were saying to the dude.
No, I didn't.
Well, he was talking about, well, what about this?
The guy with the
guys who were standing over here with the jackets, okay? He was asking some questions. I said, even these lower level people that are not elite, right? These lower levels, they have had it all this time to where things have been easier for them. They've had to work, but it's been easier to get that foot in the door, to get that loan, to get that whatever it is, that help from the community, the Edomite community, the so-called white community. They'll help each other out. Yeah, I'm gonna give you this job. Don't worry about it. Even right now, man, where my wife works, there's this guy who missed like a whole month of work because he was strung out on drugs. They fired him and they gave him another chance. And now he still comes to work late and they still ain't fired his ass. Why? Because that's that Edomite privilege that he gets, man. Oh, you're dealing with something emotionally stressful. We understand. Let it be a so-called black man. Oh, you getting fired that first couple of days you missed.
2-3 days.
2-3 days you ain't been no call, no show. That's your ass.
Yeah, you out.
You gone. See? So that's the disparagings. That's the flip side of it. So but see, so since they speak wickedly concerning oppression, because they ain't in trouble like us, they ain't gotta be concerned about that. So they can say, oh, you niggers are just lazy. You're just lazy. We had to work for everything we got.
And that's BS, because we only was called lazy once we got out of it, once we didn't
want to be slaves no more.
Man.
Yeah.
You see?
And here's the thing, like they threw the lazy mentality on us because we were suddenly deprived of our, like who we are as people, right? So we lose all, naturally we're pinned up against each other, enslaved, and going into wilderness to nothing, right? Naturally you could say I am weak because you've been taught all your whole life that you have to pick up something else.
Even now in the hood, man.
So what they did was they injected us with that to say, oh, well, you're lazy. What made us lazy, right? Not to say that we don't
being dependent upon them.
Right.
Being dependent on them.
So in a sense, they are right, but they have to remember. They're not gonna. They want to forget. They're gonna say, well, what happened? They don't want to go back to what caused the effects.
Yeah. What the priest said, I think it's Psalm 50. I thought that I was, or 51. I thought that I was all together one.
Right. They don't want to go back to where that foundation of how that became.
There's a reason why that we're bleeding. Like, we didn't just come up with cuts and bruises out of nowhere. Like,
and there's a reason why those cuts have not healed. Going into the parable of Lazarus, the dogs that licked his sores.
Lazarus, rich man and Lazarus.
The dogs that licked his sores. Now, and also, there's no ointment, there's no modifying ointment. Hey man, there's a lot of precepts that go into why the wound of the Most High's people has not been healed. Another aspect of that too is they put you in the hood, right? And a lot of people, it take a strong mind to overcome discouragement and depression. And when you in a place where you can't get a job, they're taking the power out of your hands. You see, where you in a small community, there ain't a lot of opportunities around you. You know what I'm saying? You may have to go a little distance to get out and get to the big city where all the jobs is at. That could be very discouraging. Next thing you know, you're trying to sell drugs, you're trying to rob people. You know what I mean? So that's another aspect of that. Go ahead, bro.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6.
Yeah.
Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Right, read it again.
Seeing that it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
So there's going to be payback for all the people that troubled us. Because we're the apple of the Lord's eye. So there's going to be a payback for everything. And this is the New Testament. They don't read this. There's going to be a payback for everything that has been done unto us, man. Like the brother read in Daniel 7 and 18, that the saints shall possess the kingdom. we will possess the kingdom, like you read in Psalms 2. Heathen's gonna be for our inheritance. All this is gonna be our inheritance.
Correct me if I'm wrong about this. So this is like something that's happened.
Revelation 4.
If you go back to like the era of the Kraken epidemic, right? How that played out.
Oh yes.
We're slowly, just now coming out of it. It's not as big as it was back in the 80s. But now you see a flip return where there's a heroin.
Mm-hmm.
But why is it all of a sudden a state of emergency to hit that button now? But when we were in that same situation, it's like, we're just gonna turn we're gonna put a war. We're gonna put a war on drugs.
They're sick.
We gotta help them.
War
Here's a question. Where's a war on drugs?
Right.
We don't label it war. It's over. We need help.
We need help.
Yep.
And that's all, and that all that propaganda is systematically is set up because now it's like, and it's. I knew you was going to go to a transitional, so I already got the bro getting the scripture of the transition going because it's like, exactly what they did. That's right. Because now it's like it didn't affect their people. So like, let these niggas kill each other. Let them kill each other because that's the plan. Remember, that is the plan. Hey, we want you to die out and kill each other.
Yeah.
Psalms 83.
And the sentiment was also, they're criminals. They need to be locked up. If any way you're involved with drugs, you're a criminal and you need to go to jail.
Psalms 83, yeah.
Okay.
And that was how they done things. And now they do the same thing just in a different way. Now they get all these rappers, do this rap music and all that. Look what they got our children losing their minds.
I feel like because we don't want that.
We don't
We don't own the agenda.
Nope.
It's happening.
Psalms 83. But I want to get to, just to let you know why all these things is happening. It's like, why all these things happen? The book of Baruch 4 verse 6 says, "You are sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved the Most High to wrath, you are delivered into the enemies." See? So it was a punishment for us. Like, you know what? Y'all want to keep disobeying me? I'm going to put you on punishment. And this is the worst punishment that we as a nation have ever been in, man. We have been destroyed to the max. But it's because we moved the Lord to wrath, man. It's like, you know what? I keep giving y'all these chances. I keep letting y'all call upon my name. I'm saving y'all out of all the hands of the enemies. But y'all want to just keep doing me wrong. You know what? I got something for y'all. I'm gonna put y'all in the worst condition. And now y'all gonna remember and be like, oh man, like we messed up. We ain't gonna never do this again. We ain't gonna never do this again. So he's showing us the side, so showing us the different sides of it. Verse 7 it says, "For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to God. You have forgotten the everlasting God that brought you up, and you have grieved Jerusalem that nourished you." That's what we did, man. We forgot our true power. We really turned our back on the Lord. So what did he do? Isaiah 59. What he did was he turned his face from us. That's what he did. He's like, y'all turned your back on me. Now I'm gonna hide my face from y'all. See? The book of Isaiah. I believe it's the book of Isaiah. Precept. The book of Isaiah 59. My hands are so cold, it's so hard for me to turn. Isaiah 59, verse 5. I can't even turn. And that's why I don't like gloves. I can't get my turn on. I cut the thumb part out. Yeah, I know. 59, here we go. Isaiah 59. Verse 2 it says, "But your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid his face from you, that he will not hear." So that's he just hid his face from us. Like, you know what? Oh, y'all want to listen to me? Okay, I'm gonna hide my face from you. You can't call on me, and I ain't can't listen to y'all no more. I don't want to hear what y'all got to say, because remember, when you go into the history, when we would do things, he'd put us in captivity. We would call upon him, we would turn to the Lord, he'd deliver us. Now he's like, you know what? I'm gonna take my name from y'all, I'm gonna hide my face. Yeah. That's what happened. So that's why I was like, okay, letting us get messed up right now.
I feel like was explaining to her. What I was trying to teach her was like, instead of trying to say that her way was, you know, the right way of religious way, I said, well, how do you know what we're preaching is? She was like, well, this is all because the Bible said, but it just made me think. I'm like, you're a place to believe in that religion. You know, you have to always ask, you know, and question why is that religion? She was like, well, isn't it obvious? You know, one of those isn't it obvious. It's not obvious until you ask a question. There's no sin. It was almost like it was a sin in asking a question versus because when you ask, why do you ask? Because you're trying to
understand it. Now there are certain things in the scriptures that are beyond that, you know, that we shouldn't question the Lord on, like why He does certain things. But when it comes to why you preach a particular doctrine, you need to be able to provide an answer. The scripture says, "Be ready to provide an answer to every man that asketh for the reason of your hope." You see? So if she couldn't provide for you what the scripture say this, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, then she don't even know why she believes what she believes. It just feels good to her.
I just said this, just feel real good about this.
You know what? The scriptures say, "He that believeth on me," as the scripture has said, out of his mouth shall flow rivers of living waters. So she can't bring out scriptures, all right, breaking things down on why she believes these different things, or give different physical examples, okay, that basically explain the scriptures. She doesn't know.
Well, it really goes back to this, Isaiah 8 and 20. To the law, to the testimony, they speak not according to this word, there's no light in them.
That's right.
You can make up things all day, but if it don't go back to the scriptures, nah, man. You can't just throw that in there and you want us to accept that. Absolutely not.
Right.
So
and the spirit got to be dealing with you overall, because show you how the spirit works. Like when you first started talking and you were saying what she was saying, that precept you just brought out came to my mind. And I made my statement that he's saying something. He was like, yeah, if she can't go, and he read that, then he said it before I could say it. I was gonna say it. If she ain't coming out of here, ain't no light in her, man. Go ahead, brother.
I got 2 Chronicles 7 verse 14. It says, "If my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land." You know, and this is what's going on now. We're turning back to the Lord. We're leaving off from our wicked ways. We're calling on His true name now. You know, so you're starting to see spiritual progress, as it would be said. The spiritual third temple is being built. Spiritual third temple, and we're part of,
building
we hope to be. We're part of that building process. We're hoping to be part of that structured stone that's locked in.
Yep. Yes, sir.
You know, so like when you say rebuild a building, this is built into a foolish and an ignorant person's state of mind. What we're doing is useless.
Yep.
What we're doing is vain. You know, to them. So they're like, well, you just a bunch of dumb niggas on the street preaching, thinking you know the word of God. Well, you know, because they already know the word of God from their aspect. That's that word. That's how they know it. They don't change anything. You see, they don't change. You know, you could just you could think in your mind. You could like, later on, maybe not how many family members go to church, but a complete different thing. You'd be like, but I thought, well, wait a minute, Nah, man. You people are hypocrites, man. You know?
Hey, this word, the spirit of power Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, it's changing people's minds, man. Right? It's activating in their spirit, man, and causing them to raise up and change from what they were before. Right? It's renewing them in their mind.
Yeah, in a good way though. Right, like in a good renewal of the mind. We're actually changing the world by changing our behaviors and changing our thought process. They act like what we're doing is bringing the world down. No, we're lifting the energy and the word of positivity and righteousness and the word of this Yahweh Shai and goodness.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, we're giving you the counsel of the Heavenly Father, so that you can be like unto Him.
Right, we're not like brothers has left off from committing adultery, stealing from one another, shooting one each other, because they said gang banging, killing one each other, all these different things.
Look at
You
that.
should be happy about that.
Yep.
But they like, nah, we want to keep them in an ignorant state of mind so they can destroy each other.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, this is the first step, man. Because Yahweh Shai is raising up the leaders first, and then once the leaders, once he comes back, he gives the leaders that power, then the rest of the earth is going to be back in peace, man. It's going to be back like a paradise.
Right.
Because the earth is in disarray now.
Right. Yeah, like this brother said about we're renewing their minds through the scriptures, which really the Most High is the one that has the key to their understanding. And he's the one renewing their mind.
Yep.
But it reminds me of a prayer that King David said to the Most High, right? I think it's Psalms 51.
51,
He said,
yeah.
renew within me a right spirit,
Yep.
and keep me, and take not thy
Holy
spirit, Holy Spirit away from me.
Yep.
Right. So that's what we're doing. Either way, it's worded,
Either way, yeah.
roughly paraphrasing. But yeah, so that's what we're doing through the spirit and power of the Most High, and that's the mindset you should have towards the Most High. Renew within me that right spirit. If it's wrong, take it away from me. I wanna be what you about. You see, I want to be found acceptable in your sight, because that's what it matters at the end of the day. Is that the Lord says, you know what? Come, my faithful servant. You know what I'm saying? To the kingdom prepared for you. Go ahead, brother.
Psalms 127, verse 1. Except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh, but in vain. So like we saying, we building through the Spirit, we building the house of David, right? You see, you can't stop what the Lord building, but with everybody else's foundations and what they building, it's all in vain, man. It's all going down the drain. You know, that's just like a different city. The Lord says if a city, if I got a watchman watching a city, but if I don't want that city protected, I'm watching it in vain because I'm about to bring it down
So
anyway.
this brings me back to this point. When I talked about like the 40 acres in the middle.
Yeah.
Was that a decoy for us for something? A quick fixation of the satisfaction versus the bigger picture.
Right. Hey, the scriptures say a gift is stored for heart. All these different little things they give us, it appease our people. Our people get appeased.
Give you an example, right? I want to see if you align. I may be in agreement with this. When our people were starting to rise up, what did they do? They put Obama in office. That was it for Jake. It was like, you know what? America,
We made it.
We made it.
Nigga, we made it.
America is.
I mean, yeah, naturally we all like felt like that.
America is finally with us. They're like, you know what? They're finally with us. They're for us. What they did not know was that whole thing was set up just to keep them calm.
Keep them calm down.
Keep them calm. That's all they
Keep them
did.
docile.
They know how to appease our people, man. They know what our people is easy to appease.
It was like life about to get
Because
better.
because you felt like something was going to happen. Instead of going out to work to put that extra foot forward, now you're just relaxed. Like, oh, I'm just taking care of it.
Our people so focused on trying to get something from their oppressors that they didn't even realize to keep doing research on it. I saw a video today on some dude in the world. Obviously, it's starting to snow.
Yeah.
But this dude in the world, he did a video. He was like, well, it ain't the president that even signs laws. It's the legislation. And you got to go to the judicial, and you got to focus on the other branches of government.
You got to go through the House.
Yeah, House of there's so many things.
Not even that the bill has to be written up. The bills are written by sponsors.
He was like, look, they hold elections for them every 2 years that people don't attend and vote on. So these same people gonna keep being in there, and your interest is not gonna be in on it. Now us that woke up to this truth, we know ain't none of them gonna do what we want to happen. We want the kingdom. We ready to get up out of here. This place gotta be destroyed because righteousness can't exist while wickedness is still in rule.
Right.
Like the scriptures tell us. So we know, hey, once we learn, we like, all right, well, this place gotta go. You see? So we seeking something different. We building up our spiritual riches while still maintaining things in this world. But we all that voting, we ain't worry about all that, man. You know, we're gonna leave that to the dead. You know, let the dead bury the dead and deal with the dead's affairs. We're gonna worry about this life. But the man that wandereth out of the way of the understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Right.
So this is what we focus on.
Right.
You know?
Right. And then, I don't know if you know, but Obama, first of all, he did nothing for our nation of people. Absolutely nothing. Then on exactly, because he's not really in control. Right.
Yep.
Same with Trump. Trump's not in control. He's just a puppet. He's just doing what they want him to do. He's the face, and they, making them do things.
Now he is taking certain liberties,
Liberties,
but
right?
it's all planned out. You know, it's all through the spirit of the Most High. And they ain't these elites. They ready for America to be destroyed as well, man.
Obama. And then you got Obama. Obama's he's a Hamite. He's a medic. So he's a real African.
Yeah, a real African.
So when you talk about what he did, I do know that Obama did put money into Africa. He put a large sum of money to put into Africa. Cause you know what I'm saying?
That's where he really from.
'Cause
That's where
where
his
he
people
put it
at.
from. But we still have some of our brothers and sisters in Africa though. So I don't want to get that misconstrued. We still got a lot of our brothers and sisters over there.
Yeah, particularly Nigeria.
You know,
West
yeah,
Africa.
in West Africa, Nigeria, Cameroon, all those areas. And like when people say they want to go to Africa, right? Why is our people when they say they go to Africa, where do they go? They go to West Africa. They go to where all the people act just like them, dance like them, dress like them, everything. Music, everything. There's our people over there.
Yep.
You see, not every area, not every certain area, because you go to certain areas over there, they look at you like crazy.
You got bones in their
Like-
lips, drinking blood.
Like you said, like some of the
I
people.
know, because I looked at some specials on TV. I'm like, wow.
Some of
You
those
from the
people.
north side?
Right.
They look-
So you got-
I went to school where there's
Right.
people, it's just
Right.
scholars. You know
Yeah,
what
so
I
you
mean?
got, I
What
remember
y'all
this dude
reading
on East
there?
Ohio Street, right? And you know, this is before I came into this truth. I was still searching for the truth in different things, you know. So I was almost about to get into this Egyptology,
Oh,
African
y'all got the whitey.
madness, da da da. So I went to a store and you know, I asked and said, well, do y'all got any like African symbols I can buy and all this? This African dude he got ballistic and got mad at me. You know, basically cussed me out for it.
What you want these for?
I thought you supposed to be our people. But now later in life I understand, oh,
That's why you got mad.
he's not my people. He understands this. I don't understand this.
Right, come on, baby.
You know, so what we were led to believe is what he told us. You know what? All you dark skinned
Right,
people, y'all all Africans.
right.
Yep.
But wait a minute.
Right.
You got Arab people that's dark skinned.
That's right.
You got some
Oh,
Chinese
yeah,
people that's
majority
dark
wins
skinned.
are people of color around the world.
Right. You got East Indian people that are dark skinned. Well, hold on. Why do they know their nationality
Yeah.
though? They can say, I'm East India. I come from Iran. I come from
Right.
Persia.
But it goes to show you.
I
Right,
come
'cause
from
y'all
Pakistan.
like
It's just
that,
it's
bro.
ignorance.
It's ignorance. So
look.
come to us, but that's why the scripture says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge."
Yep, my
Go ahead,
people,
bro.
and it goes to show you that these elites and these little people in charge know, because you won't hear them call them very, very dark-skinned Arabs and stuff. You'll never hear them say they black. Black man, nope. They're gonna say he was a
I'm not.
whatever they call him, dude.
That's why I stopped too.
Indian dude, East Indian or Pakistan. You won't hear. They're not considered black men.
Yeah, they don't know. Nope. Even though they're dark skinned, but why don't they call that? Because they know that proverb or byword. They stuck it to us. So when you go to this Psalms 83 verse 1, it says, "Keep not thou silence, O Most High. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O Most High. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. Thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee lift up thy head." So meaning they lift up their head and they're very proud against us, you know?
Right.
It says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. So if you know anything about the what's the thing, that meeting, that big meeting that they had, where is that called?
Bilderberg Group?
The UN meetings?
Oh,
Is it the UN meeting?
The UN conference, the summit,
United
the summit,
The summits, right?
summits, yeah.
When you look at them summits, they have every single nation you can think of in those summit rooms. Not for these people, they don't.
Nope.
There's no one from this nation of people.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Right?
They got a so-called African in there though.
Yep.
You see? 'Cause they're
Oh
part,
my goodness.
they're all part of that crafty council, and they're all conspired against. Look, the
I
people
don't
are
like
the,
them type of Africans.
people-
And they ignorant as hell.
ignorant. The people of the world, they know we're the Israelites.
And I know, we know what ignorance means. That's a lack of
Yeah,
knowledge.
yeah.
Ignorance came up.
They know we're the
all the way
Israelites.
from where you came from.
We don't
Dirt
know.
for the answer.
Right.
You gonna come up and bring a breast and cut it.
Right.
Yeah, they know, we know.
It says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and they have consulted against thy hidden ones. Because we are the hidden ones, right? Like you said, the lost sheep.
The Lord said,
of
come
the
on,
house of
man.
Israel.
Yeah.
It says, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. a nation that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. So their whole goal was to say, you know what?
This never existed.
They never exist. So when you think about, okay, like,
Right.
okay, we think about Jews. When people talk about Jews, who they think about? Those people over there that got our land. You say
Stringy
Jew,
hair.
you can say Jew to anybody. They can be like, oh, you talking about those people with the curly string hair? But when you say you tell a black person they're a Jew, oh hell no, we ain't the Jew.
That goes back to what we're talking about. Like,
Man, we had one of our people the other day. We were saying that the
What type of incense you got, bro?
oh, it's homemade. Hey, we were talking about
Y'all be selling them?
sometimes. I might have to get you some information. But yeah. So we had one of our people out here. We told him the Holocaust was staged, was fake.
She gonna
No. Hey, we got met one of them. No. She was arguing. I'm like, sis, you a Jew? You are the true people. They lying. No, I can't believe it. I'm like, all right.
She went crazy.
You got it.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Because look, this is why they go crazy, because they done been so indoctrined, you dig what I'm saying, brainwashed, behind this motherfucker, man, for real, you're not cute. Are you serious?
See?
Let's say, oh, let's always have to
Ah, exactly. Right.
Right. Fuck out of here, then they still act like this to this day. Look at Trump and all the people that voted for him. They going down as well. That's why they mad. I don't give a fuck.
So I want to read this again.
Yeah, my
Psalms
phone is up,
83
my
verse
people.
4 says, they have said, cut them off.
Just write it
Hey,
down.
Esther, you got it? Esther 10 and 8. It says, they have said, cut them and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Right, so this is why they spend billions of dollars to keep us down and not knowing who we are. Through the educational system, through the different media, all through the media, you know?
Exactly.
You know, and that's stopped in the whole programming ever since.
This is Dr. Netflix. Check it out. Probably it's called
Waiting for Superman.
Is it on
YouTube?
They used to, I think they might have it on YouTube. They used to have it on Netflix. It's about how the educational system is supposed to be a tracking system. Americans learn a certain way to drive all this back to
Yeah, well, they got all these people running around. It's about a billion Chinese and
from
There's about
high school
100
to college. The way we learn is like much different. But the educational system is based off.
Excuse my language, but sometimes I get very upset. I don't like it. Then y'all talk, y'all, what are y'all gonna teach me about this? Right.
So
About your heritage, your history.
something that's failing because it's like the rural audience, right? Now, if we were to change the educational system to where it's supposed to be like the charter schools, our people would go to like
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll say this, you know, and even though well educated, right? Really, and it's really though, what really gives us that true education that we can be well educated, even the world, right? Even if the enemy took us ours, which is this, and they followed it,
Let me see.
everything wouldn't be out of order as the way it is. You see, you know, it wouldn't be out of order. Okay, because this tells you how to treat one another. This tells you how to treat the land, how to treat the animals. You see, all these different things. You know, so if you follow the guidelines of the Bible, we won't be eating GMO food. We won't be eating food.
They told me to put in
So say it again. Exactly.
The reason why our oceans are dirty now is because
They over harvesting all the people that clean it.
And then what are they doing? They're promoting it to the world as it's a delicacy to eat.
Yep.
But really, that's the cheapest thing you can get on the earth because it's garbage.
Yep.
So that's why when people like to say,
and then they pay.
right. So that's why okay, check this out, right? Tell me if I'm lying. When you look at commercials, what's the top 3 foods you see? Right?
These Chinese motherfuckers, they done got
You see,
rich
oh no,
off
the
it.
restaurants, but with the food. You'll see Wendy's, McDonald's, and Red Lobster.
Red Lobster.
So what are they showing you?
Right.
They show you the bacon
Bacon.
cheeseburgers. They show you the McRibs. And they
Yeah.
show the shrimp
Yeah.
and the lobster, and they dipping it in the butter. Why?
Wow.
What makes you want it too? There's a psychology to that too.
Right.
The reason why they used to call it red is a place we think of the color red. So they use red
Right.
on things.
Right.
Red lobster, this is red right now.
Okay.
It's a trickery.
Right.
of minds.
But with that being said, though, since we brought up those 1 second, since we brought up those particular items, we're not supposed to be eating them items,
We
man.
can't eat anything that if it doesn't. What is
In
it,
the sea, if it don't have fins and
No
scales.
fins and scales.
And if it doesn't chew
Come
up
on,
the
baby.
cud.
Yeah, if it don't chew the cud, if it don't have a cloven hoof.
Here we go, bro. Hey, bro, you on it? You already You know what I'm saying?
No.
Because, but when people say that to people, they get upset. But like I said, it's the Lord told you not.
Y'all keep
The Lord told you not to do it, but then it's beneficial to
raised
you.
up in
Don't,
church and-
don't,
you know
because
what
you
I
know our
mean?
people do this. Don't wait to go to the doctors for the doctor to say, well, you know, you gotta have blood pressure. I don't think you should be eating these things no more. When the Lord told you
What
not
is
to.
that, a bishop or something?
You know what I'm saying? That's how we got.
Because some of them say, no, the New Testament says that.
Madness.
There's a reason why a lot of these
You know,
things
in
are
my life,
highlighted.
That's why that one church burned the fuck up. Y'all say, look
You
at
know,
them.
they don't have the reason why we don't. It's like if they were to go by science,
Here we
they
go.
don't have a proper digestive system.
No.
What they eat comes right out of this.
Yep.
The pig was the original passion.
No, I already asked him.
Exactly.
And you get some
They still are.
ingredients.
And
Some carbs made up. So when y'all see our young people walking pairs with their dreads and everything else, don't holler at you. Mine's older.
so,
But you know,
so
in order to get their attention,
even to
you know,
say
spread
this,
the word. I love y'all for that. Feel me?
you know, these creatures that the Lord made, they're all beautiful creatures. They just have their particular role. We're not saying the pig is evil, but we're saying the role that it needs to continue on this role, and it's just not for us to eat. You know, it ain't evil. We ain't mad at the shrimp, but they just let them do their role and don't put them in your body. That's it.
And there's even for other things too, because we talk about ecosystem. We
Eat-
talk about bees going on.
Bees.
Ecosystem.
We're through.
Everything will knock off everything. So if we're sitting there constantly eating one thing, you know what I'm saying? Like this, like this, we're pretty much talking about whole system of balance.
Right. And I hope this camera's
Yeah, it
picking up
does.
everything you
And then
said.
there's
'Cause
a
you making some good
bacteria.
points.
So you eat that shrimp, that bacteria.
Yep. It
that the
destroys you.
shrimp ate is inside your body.
And he says you are what you eat. That's a very true statement. You are what
Yeah, your body, like when we talk about the temple, this is the temple.
It's the temple.
Temple is
Exactly.
people think that the temple is just a building. The building is the
Get it
congregation.
again, bro. Get it again, bro. Get it. And you're right. Bro, people can't understand that concept. We're gonna read it again, and I'm gonna continue on this. So Psalms 83, verse 5 again, it says, "For they consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee." So these are the nations you're about to name.
You're hungry. They want to hurry up
The
and
tabernacle, yeah, they feed in the flesh. It
eat.
says,
Exactly.
right.
Instead of nine.
It says the tabernacle of Edom, so-called white people, and the Israelites, which are the Arabs, and the Moab and the Hagarenes. Those are the Chinese and the Africans. It says Gabal and Ammon,
Okay,
which are
here we go.
Ammon are the Japanese. It says
It's a mechanical
and
piece.
Amalek
What?
and the Philistines was the inhabitants
I'm
of
like,
Tyre.
okay.
Amalek is the fake Jew
Okay.
today. The chief house in Egypt. That's what Amalek is. And the Philistines is, you know, African people as well. But all those people consulted together with one consent and came together to destroy us as a people.
Right?
One group, even at the
Berlin
meetings they had.
Conference. Except you cite.
So,
No question.
what you got? Oh,
Huh?
Go down
brother
there.
was saying.
What you want?
First Corinthians 3.
Up to the line?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, I
You
remember
got a
the
bunch of
line.
food here. Oh, you don't
Uh-huh.
fuck with it no more. You
I
stepped
mean,
on
no.
it.
Huh?
That's
Oh, I still got the word.
this
I
is
still
First
got bills.
Corinthians.
Yeah.
Shit. When I was out here like that, I ain't had no bills, so I could just
Yeah.
waste some money.
First
No.
Corinthians 3, verse
Yeah.
And I
17.
have grandkids. And they
Yeah.
still making more, they ain't done.
Yeah.
And I'm alright with it. That's how they
First
got
Corinthians
here with
17.
love.
Yeah.
And it's all good.
That's all.
Right.
we
Alright,
say,
then,
brother,
you
with
know,
love.
you want to lie?
So we want to
We
take
got
care of our
here
temple
with
the
love,
best we
stay
can.
here.
You know, and then it's just
Go.
Beginning to the end.
health
Boom,
is
pimp
above,
it.
our health is
Period.
above rubies.
Right.
You know, you got the 1611, KJV, the 1611, the one with this in it, the apocrypha. You got the 1611 with this in it? Okay, because you want to get the one with the 1611 in because that's the missing piece of the puzzle that people don't know of. Because you know how, okay, you know anything about like the captivities we have been in? Okay, so you know how it went from the Egyptians, then it, what was it? Was it the Assyrians that were right after that? Or was it Median Persian? Well, the main captivities was Egyptians, Medo-Persians, the Greeks, and the Romans, right? So when you read the Bible without the Apocrypha, you're missing a whole history.
You know what's funny? I was just saying that to myself.
So what can we
I was
do
like-
to
I
get
was
them
like, I was
away from
saying,
us?
how do you subject to something that is person out there that you're not even getting at? How do you immerse yourself, fully submerge yourself into something without asking questions like, you know, this information that you're saying, oh, this one is just
Well,
you just made my point. You're like,
well, yeah, that book that I showed you is a part of the Bible.
right.
The Bible destruction group took it out. But
Right.
what I was saying was, because all we need is the scriptures. The scripture says, "Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read." Isaiah 34 verse 16. Now we go to other resources like
I
this.
like Proverbs.
We do this, all these different books.
Proverbs.
But we go into
What?
all these things. One second, sister. We go into all these different books because it aligns with the scriptures. If it don't align with the scriptures, we ain't dealing with it. But we go into a lot of this that aligns with the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? So when I was talking about what it was missing, is it goes right from the Medo-Persian captivity, right, to the Roman captivity. So when you have the situation where it says, when there's neither Jew nor Greek, but we are all the same, the Lord is over all.
Romans ain't yours.
People don't understand that. Wait a minute. Who are those Greeks? Those Greeks are Israelites. Why? Because we was in the Greek captivity. So when you deal with this,
Okay, so that's the culture they came up with, because that's what they took them to.
no, let me explain a little bit more. Since because this deals with the Greek history. So what happened was we got conquered by the Greeks.
Yeah.
So a lot of our people, we got colonized, and same way here, like how we speak English and things like that. That was happening to our people back then. You had Greek-speaking Jews. We took on the different customs of the Greeks. A lot of our people said, you know what? We don't want to be Israelites. We want to be Greeks. You know?
Prime example. You have something called imperialism. And this is recently happened. The French, the Germans, basically all the Europeans go into Africa and they divvy everything up and they basically conquer them there and they force their culture upon them. That's why you have a lot of West Africans that speak French. That's why you have Africans that speak Portuguese. Some Africans speak Spanish. Right? And yeah, because those nations went in there, took their resources and enslaved them, right? And then forced their culture upon them. You might go to Africa. You never been to Africa. You speak different French. Because they forced their culture on them. So the same thing. Right. So the same thing in the ancient world, when we were under Greek captivity.
So everywhere they go, they do good.
Greek culture on them.
Everywhere
A lot
they go.
of our people took heed to it.
And look, this is something that I learned. In unity, so we read that.
There's a breakdown.
So one second. So when you deal with the word Christ, which means anointed, or they say Christian, that's a follower of the anointed follower. So in the Greek, it would be Christos. See? But in the Hebrew, it would be Mashiach. So when you say
Sorry.
Mashiach, right? We are. What you got, bro?
Oh, you lost it. I get it.
What you got is I'll get this. What is that scripture? What is it? Hebrews.
Keep sliding off my hand.
But it says we were first called Christians in Antioch.
Yep.
See? What they called us Christians is a mocking term. Like, oh, those are the followers of the Messiah. Remember, these are non-believers. These are the heathen. They're like, oh, they followers of the Messiah.
And
They're
that-
Christians.
In Antioch, there's a high population of Greek people. Because in Antioch was conquered by the Greeks also. So that's why they called us Christians, which is Christos in the Greek.
Christos.
Right?
Oh,
You know,
man.
that's something I did miss. Like, I didn't
Yeah. Hey man, you gotta go. Don't take our word for it. Just
No, yeah,
go
there's
look
written.
it up, man.
It's written.
It's out
There's so many books I heard.
That's what it's about,
I
bro.
appreciate
And-
y'all,
and-
gentlemen. You hear
You're
me?
welcome. That's what it's about, but we are here to build each other up. You know what I'm saying? Iron sharpening iron.
Gotcha.
You know, we about the building of our nation. We ain't, you know, that's what it's about. We're supposed to build on each other, man. This is what we're supposed to be doing, collectively. But, you know, some people, it's not in their spirit to do this. It's not put on them to come do this. Come look, bro. Like I said, you and Jake, bro, we don't like the cold. Bro, you out here standing in the cold to listen to the word. Jake don't like the cold. You know what I'm saying? So that gives you more answer like, okay, the brother's sincere about this. He want to gain some knowledge on this. Cause brother be like, man, I got 2 minutes, I'm getting on this next bus. You know, and I know your hands is cold because my hands is cold. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the word that's keeping you like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's how the word should be. You know?
It's good to know. You know?
Right.
I think it's a sin not to know.
It should be because you're here to.
You know how in a roundabout way it is, because there was a covenant that the Israelites made a long time ago. Whosoever will not seek the face of the Lord power shall be put to death. That was a covenant that we made with the Most High. So it is a sin not to know, not to seek that information.
Yeah, it's a sin not to believe. That's why it says all the unfaithful shall die in the
Unfaithful.
Now this is my take on this, right? I was just explaining to her. I told her not to, shock her or anything. I was like, it's not that I don't believe you guys. I know there's a difference between just ignoring shit